Hello, everybody. I am Grant Fluff from Fluster Sports Zone, and welcome back to another YouTube broadcast. Our final game here from Wildcard Weekend. NFC matchup. The third seed Los Angeles Rams going up against the fourth seed Los Angeles Rams going up against the fifth seed Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals come into this game at 11-6. Rams 12-5 to end off the regular season. Rams, huge news regarding LA. We have Von Miller making his Ram debut tonight in the playoffs. Eric Weddle, the free safety, comes out of retirement and joins the Rams. Jordan Fuller's out for the playoffs. So yes, Eric Weddle is coming out of retirement to join the Rams and come back to the team he played for in 2019. He'll be wearing number 20 tonight. As for the Arizona Cardinals, very interesting. They were 7-1 on the road this season. However, they were 3-5 at home. Cardinals ending the regular season on pretty much a slump. They lost week 15 to the Colts. They lost week 14 to the Lions, which is even more embarrassing. And they lost last week at home to the Seattle Seahawks. So Cardinals are a slump, and they've lost 4 of their last 5 games. Rams not playing tremendous as of late. They did beat the Rams week 16, but Matthew Stafford has been throwing interceptions left and right. Stafford did throw an interception to the 49ers to end last week's Rams game against San Francisco. So we'll see what happens here tonight. Either Kyler Murray or Matthew Stafford's winning their first career playoff game tonight. Stafford, 12th year, Murray, 3rd year. What's up, Hayden? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate everyone stopping by. You can watch this game live on ABC or ESPN. Oh boy, I will never understand why we have a playoff game on a Monday, and because of that reason, I will only be broadcasting the first half of tonight's game. Yeah, really unfortunate that I never understood the idea of having a playoff game on a Monday. I really don't. They should have had this game, the night game, on Saturday. There should have been Saturday night football. You have the triple header Saturday, the triple header Sunday. There you go. It's like, why would you drag this on a weekday? I have no idea. But you want to know what? That's a different rant for a different day in a different video. I really am tempted to make a rant on this, on the whole situation. But regardless, we're going to go have ourselves a good football game. Hopefully, both these teams split the season series. The Rams beat the Cardinals on Monday Night Football back in week 14. The Cardinals beat the Rams in this very stadium, SoFi Stadium, back in week 4. And by the way, this is SoFi Stadium's first ever NFL playoff game. Hosted right here. This will also be the home of the Super Bowl 4 weeks from yesterday. We got the divisional round, conference championships, Pro Bowl, Super Bowl. Winner of this game will be flying down to Tampa Bay to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Raymond James Stadium next Sunday, which will be pretty sure that will be the 3 o'clock game, if I'm not mistaken. All right, the Rams are ready to kick this one off with Matthew Gay, former Buccaneer kicker. And he's going to kick it away to the rookie Rondell Moore, rookie receiver out of Purdue. Get this game underway. Gay ready to kick this one off. And we're going to get the Let's Get Ready to Rumble. Michael Buffer is here. Let's get ready to rumble! Oh, that's sick! That's how you know we're in Los Angeles. Will Ferrell's in attendance. Dwayne Wade's in attendance. A lot of other celebrities are here live tonight. And the Rams will kick it off to Rondell Moore. and we will get the last of the 6 wildcard games underway as Gay will kick this one. It's a squib kick, and it goes past Moore for the touchback. Cardinals get off at the 25, and away we go. Kyler Murray, first ever playoff start, averaging 325.5 passing yards against the Rams this season, 50 rushing yards a game, again on average. Regular season thrown out the door. Forget the regular season statistics, but again, both these teams did win one game apiece in the 2-game series. Both teams winning on the road. I have the Rams winning tonight 27-24, but I'll be all in for a Cardinal upset as the first handoff is an inside handoff and a gain of 2 for Chase Edmonds. 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Cardinals, and Arizona's actually going to go no huddle here, believe it or not. Going to quickly get the next play off here. 2nd and 8, Murray under center, Edmonds standing back at the 19. Will fake the handoff. Murray will throw the screen in the flat to the tight end, down to the 28 before he is wrapped up by Leonard Floyd. On the catch was Demetrius Harris. It's going to be 3rd and 6 roughly for the Cardinals. Cliff Kingsbury also in his postseason debut coaching tonight. Rams have made the playoffs every single season under Sean McVay except 2019. McVay looking for, this would be, I believe, his 6th playoff win as Rams head coach, but it could be the 5th as well. Don't quote me on that. Murray on 3rd and 6, going to lob one deep down the right side. A.J. Green looked like he was out of bounds, and he is out of bounds. It looked like that was David Long on the coverage. It was 4th and 6. Murray goes 1 for 2 in the passing game, and we will see an Andy Lee punt, and A.J. Green hasn't played a playoff game since 2015. This is obviously his playoff debut with the Cardinals. He didn't even get 1 foot in bounds. Never mind the 2nd foot. Good man-to-man coverage there from Long. All right, 4th and 6, Brandon Powell, the return man. Here's the punt from Andy Lee, and Lee will punt this one to the 21, and it's fair caught the 20 by Powell. All right. Matthew Stafford, 0 for 3 in the playoffs, 4 touchdowns to 3 picks. His last appearance was when the Lions lost to the Seahawks in the 2016 wildcard game. Obviously, Stafford making his playoff debut with the Rams after getting traded for Jared Goff last February. Sony Michel, Odell Beckham Jr., Vance Jefferson. There's a lot of guys making their playoff debuts in Rams uniforms tonight. And Jefferson was on the Rams last year, but I'm pretty sure he was inactive for their playoff games. And Cooper Kupp, this will be his 4th go-around in the playoffs. In LA uniform, of course, he won the Triple Crown, most receptions, receiving yards, and TDs. Sony Michel, his first carry to the 30, the 40. Michel passed midfield and brought down at the 46. Sony Michel breaks out a huge run. Look at that. The former Patriot who broke Rams fans' hearts, scoring the only touchdown in Super Bowl 53. Well, came up huge here, and look at this, 40-year-old Andrew Whitworth working against Chandler Jones. How about that? And Michel able to break free. This is a 30-plus yard run, eventually brought down by Thompson. Best start you could ask for if you're an LA fan. You get the 3 and out on defense, and you get Sonny Michel busting out a big one, but it looks like Whitworth is injured on the bench, and he's getting checked on. It looks like his left leg. So substituting for Whitworth will be number 70. That's Joseph Noteboom. 1st and 10 for the Rams. And they'll fake the handoff, and they'll dump it over to Kupp. And Cooper Kupp breaks off a tackle and steps out of bounds at the 40. 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Rams. We're 2 minutes in. Michel, I mean, what a handoff there. But it looked like Zach Allen got shoved to the ground by the left guard, and it ran over Whitworth. Whitworth, 40 years old, former Bengal left tackle, potential Hall of Famer. May retire at the end of this year, and wow. gutting it out, coming back from injury, playing in this wild card game, and unfortunately, first snap is an injury. Hopefully he comes back later on. We're going to get Van Jefferson in motion and flag down. J.J. Watt back in the lineup for the Cardinals. We got a penalty. Clay Martin, our referee, second postseason game is an official. It's a penalty against L.A., so we 2nd and 10. We'll forget that 5-yard play by Cooper Kupp even happened. Take a look at this Cardinals defense. Buda Baker, Byron Murphy, very good in the secondary are those two. Robert Alford's been staying healthy for most of the season, which is good. Linebacking core for Arizona is vicious, not to mention, again, J.J. Watt back in the lineup. As here's the inside handoff. Michelle is wrapped up immediately. Jordan Hicks with the tackle. I mean, you talk about the linebacking core. We have Hicks, Chandler Jones, Devontae Kennard, Isaiah Simmons, the second-year linebacker, and a good veteran, Marcus Golden. This Cardinals linebacking core is stacked. And look at J.J. Watt here, combining on the tackle with Hicks, making it 3rd down and 10. Stafford standing back at the 50. Ball placed at the 46. Stafford's going to wait. Stafford's going to step up in the pocket, and down he goes. He is dropped by Marcus Golden. It'll be about 4th and 16, and we'll get a punt for the Cardinals. Wow. So Stafford only completes one pass that drive. The 33-yard run by Michelle goes absolutely nowhere, essentially. Rams going to have to punt, and at least we're going to get to see some Johnny Hekker action. Look at this. Golden was brought down to his knees, but he ended up getting the sack anyway. Hekker only one touchback this year. He gets a great punt. That's going to land at the 8. Oh, there's Johnny Hekker doing Johnny Hekker type things right there. Best punter in the NFL for a reason. Cardinals will get it at the 8 when we come back. Don't go anywhere here on YouTube. Cardinals getting their 2nd offensive possession. I'm amped up for broadcasting this game. It's good because I don't really know who's going to win. So, I feel excited. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. All right. So, while we're here, we'll go over the NHL scores. There have been a bunch of finals from earlier today. Dylan Larkin scored the overtime goal as the Red Wings beat the Sabres 3-2. The Avalanche beat the Wild 4-3 in a shootout. Timo Meier scored 5 goals. And the Sharks defeated the Kings 6-2. The Coyotes defeated the Canadiens 5-2. Now leapfrogging Montreal from worst team in the league to 2nd worst team in the league. The Kraken defeated the Blackhawks 3-2 in a shootout. And the Flyers and Islanders are currently on 0-0, first intermission. Predators, Blues at 8, and then Penguins, Golden Knights at 10 tomorrow. Very good chance I'll be broadcasting Bruins and Hurricanes, so stay tuned for that. I knew I originally had a plan broadcasting a game on Thursday, which was Bruins Capitals. Here's the issue. That game's on ESPN+, and I do not have ESPN+. I don't know what kind of marketing that is for the NHL. I think that is somehow beating out the NFL for having a football game on a Monday night. Ridiculously stupid marketing right there. I don't know why you would just have a game catered to ESPN+. It's just going to tick off me and the viewers who don't have it. But that's neither here nor there. It's like how the NFL has a game only on NFL Network. Like, what sense does that make? I have NFL Network, so I don't really care. But for people who don't, I completely understand how you'd get frustrated with that. And I'm kind of the same way with ESPN+. If I don't get an NHL game on there, it's ridiculous. As a fire truck goes by my house. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Hopefully everything's all right there. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Hang out of the commercial break, and Kyler Murray will scramble to the right and slide down and lose a yard. Second down 11 here for the Cardinals. On Miller, first ever Ram tackle in the postseason. Of course, spent 11 and a half years in Denver, got dealt to the Rams at the deadline. Here he is playing playoff football instead of missing the playoffs. Miller playing his first playoff game since Super Bowl 50 where he won Super Bowl MVP. Murray throws. That one is an overthrow for Christian Kirk. 3rd and 11, and here's what you can't do if you're the Cardinals. You cannot go 3 and out here, and Murray immediately pointed at himself saying, my battle absolutely was. Cannot be rushing throws, especially when Rams never really brought a whole lot of pressure. Murray definitely rushed that throw where he definitely didn't need to. Here is 3rd and 11 for Murray in shotgun with Edmonds to his left. Murray under pressure, escaping in his end zone. He's got to throw a cross body, and it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the closest one to it. Incomplete, 4th and 11, and we are going to get an Andy Lee punt. Well, that very well could have been a safety. I think Murray will gladly take the incompletion there. Take a look again here on the replay. Oh, Aaron Donald, he breaks free. You don't want Aaron Donald to break free on you. He will definitely finish off the sack. Murray able to chuck that 50 yards downfield somehow. And it was nearly caught by Christian Kirk, believe it or not. Here's Powell back up to the 40, retrieve the punt. Powell finds a hole, and he gets smushed by the long snapper, Bo Brinkley. What a hammering hit. Well, last night I broadcasted the Steelers-Chiefs game. The Pittsburgh long snapper got a tackle, and now the Cardinals long snapper got a tackle. Weird. I know what you think, Grant. Why are you yelling? Sorry. I get excited broadcasting playoff football, okay? Like I mentioned, this past Sunday was the last Sunday. I'm going to be busy for quite a bit. So you will be getting back-to-back NFL broadcasts, just like last weekend. Keep on thinking today's Sunday. Today's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, by the way. So be thankful to him, and definitely a very inspiring person in the United States. So definitely pay your respects to Martin Luther King Jr. today. But so yeah, here's my plan for next Sunday. Bengals Titans at 4:30. That's the Saturday game. And then the Sunday game I'm probably going to broadcast is Bills and Chiefs. If I can't, for whatever reason, do Bengals Titans, I can definitely do 49ers Packers all the way around. If I can't do Bills Chiefs, I'll definitely do Buccaneers versus whoever the winner of this game is. But I'm assuming for Sunday, I'm probably going to end up doing Bills and Chiefs. As for Saturday, it kind of sucks because Bengals Titans and 49ers Packers were the two games I wanted to broadcast. Those are the two games I wanted to commentate. And, of course, they're both on the same day, so I kind of got to pick and choose which one I would rather commentate. Me, personally, I would rather commentate the afternoon game than the late game. Not that I hate commentating night games by any means, but if I have the opportunity to broadcast an earlier game, I will, because I know if I'm broadcasting in the afternoon or 4:30s evening, I'm just much more alert. I feel like my play-by-play is better. I feel like I don't get completely worn out if it's the fourth quarter of a blowout or whatever. So basically, yeah, it's probably gonna be Bengals Titans at 4:30, and then Bills and Chiefs will likely be the 6:30 game. So I guess I'm covering the AFC. Although I will say there is a very significant chance if the Bengals don't win, I'm going to be commentating the NFC Championship game. I just wanted to throw that out there. I've been commentating a lot of the AFC games this playoff, which is fine, as Odell Beckham makes a catch at the 36 and he's down at the 35 by Chandler Jones. Well, yeah, just quickly wrapping up my future schedule here as the Rams get into gay field goal range. I'm probably going to be focusing on the AFC for next week. Probably going to do the NFC Championship game again, unless the Bengals. I don't know. I want to commentate another Bengals game probably if they win next week. I don't know. The Bengals are kind of the team I want to win the Super Bowl right now. So, again, if the Bengals lose, there's probably a good chance I'm doing the NFC Championship game. Depending on the matchups, I'll kind of do whatever matchup I feel will be better, I guess. Cam Akers gets the carry, takes it to the right side, and he will go down to the 29-yard line. And as we are talking about the Rams offense, we got to go talk about Cam Akers here. I mean, torn ACL a week before the preseason, comes back, plays Week 18 against the 49ers, is now fully cleared to play the wild card game and the rest of the playoffs. That is incredible. Cam Akers. Shout out to him doing all the proper rehab and all the proper treatment to come back out in the field as quickly as he could. They have Akers in that running back again here on 2nd and 3, and he's brought down after a gain of 2 by Chandler Jones, back-to-back tackles. One former Patriot out of Syracuse. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Jones came out of Syracuse in 2012 when New England drafted him 29th overall. He's been on the Cardinals since 2017 or 2018, but I'm pretty sure 2017. Had 5 sacks in the Week 1 game against Tennessee, and that. He had a pretty good season based off of that performance. He continued to play strong throughout the rest of the season. Put Cup in motion. Stafford with the QB sneak on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be stuffed. That is unreal. Oh, wait a minute. Now one referee's saying 1st down. Well, I bring out the chains here. Rams are kind of moving quickly. They definitely want to get out of the playoff. Didn't look like he got it, I'm not going to lie to you, but referee signals 1st down. So Rams will keep on moving. 1st and 10, 7 minutes to go, 1st quarter. Stafford under center with Akers at running back. They put Van Jefferson in motion. Hand off, Akers up the middle. Akers will be brought down at the 8-yard line by Jordan Hicks. We got a flag. If this is holding against the Rams, it's coming back. But Akers fired up. It is going to be against the Rams, though. Rams, David Andrews, number 73. So that'll nullify the 15-yard run there by Akers. Just took it to the left-hand side, cut up the middle. He's going to get nice yardage on that. Oh, by the way, Andrew Whitworth is back out there for LA, so he just had to sit out the rest of that drive. Good to see him back. But it will be 1st and 20 for the Rams. 35 offensive penalties. That's their fewest in the league, but they got 2 to begin this one. Beckham, Jefferson, Kupp, the receivers. Tyler Higbee, the lone tight end. Handoff goes. Akers again takes it to the left, and he gets his jersey ripped off a little as he gets a 5-yard run down to the 30. So 2nd down coming up. We'll take a look at Cam Akers. Back on November 29th, he started his training, and then again, first week of January, he gets off the injured reserve list and then plays Week 18. So far, he has 3 rushes for 16 yards. That's 5.3 a carry. Pretty good stuff there. Also, 52-1 the rushing yards in favor of the Rams. That's important. Here's 2nd and 13 at the 29. Stafford takes the snap. Michelle in at running back. Stafford guns it down the middle of Higbee. Higbee to the 6 before he is down by Isaiah Simmons. Higbee's first catch Now we'll go for a first down, first and goal to go for the Rams. Let's take a look again here. Looks like they're going to use Cooper Kupp as a decoy, actually. Yeah, they're going to work him on the left-hand side. He'd be able to get open, though. Bring them down to the 6. Handoff goes. Michelle will take it to the right, and Michelle will lunge forward for a yard, but all of that one was 27 for the Cardinals. Kevin Peterson with the tackle there, and it'll be second and goal for the Rams. Now under 5 minutes, first quarter. Hope everyone's been enjoying the broadcast so far. Again, I'll be broadcasting until the first half concludes. Second and goal, and shotgun is Stafford with Akers to the right. Stafford takes a snap inside handoff. Akers is going to get met at the line, essentially, as that is Kennard with the tackle. Third and goal now for the Rams. Cardinals bend but don't break defense. Well, that's how you win football games. Hopefully the Cardinals offense can start to wake up, though. Again, they have not performed well. 2 3-and-outs. Looks like the Rams are definitely getting points here, barring an announcer jinx. Maybe I am trying to announcer jinx the Rams. Well, we'll see. Third and goal. Ball placed at the 4. Stafford takes a snap. Stafford's going to lob one up for the end zone. Pass is caught. Odell Beckham Jr., he got the feet down. Touchdown, L.A. Well, no announcer jinx. Odell Beckham Jr., 4 yards on the reception, his first career postseason touchdown as a member of the Los Angeles Rams. Man-on-man coverage doesn't work against Marco Wilson. I don't know why you put Marco Wilson up against Odell Beckham Jr. to begin with, but Beckham, fantastic grab. Get up there, make the play. That's tough receiver type stuff right there. Gay nails the extra point center, and it is 7-0 Rams. 7-0 Rams. Stafford chucks it up to Beckham. Rams up 7. Cardinals getting their third possession. We come back. 3:50 first quarter. I mean, they were bending. They broke. I mean, yeah, that's okay, though. The game's still early, but, I mean, Arizona, man, they got to get some traction on offense here. I mean, even if you kick a field goal, that's fine. I'm not saying, it's must score this next drive, but basically, if you're not going to score, that's okay, but preferably you take it at least into the second quarter and you punt it around midfield or something. I mean, yeah, again, this isn't a must-score drive or anything. Obviously, you want to at least tie it or, make it a 4-point game if you can. But whatever you do, don't do a turnover and don't go 3-and-out. All right, NHL scores real quickly. Blues and Predators getting underway. That game 0-0. Flyers Islanders 0-0. That game in the second period now. Take a look at the NBA scores from earlier today. The Boston Celtics defeated the New Orleans Pelicans 104-92. The Celtics were losing by like 15 at one point before halftime. I was getting kind of worried Boston was actually going to lose to New Orleans, but Boston came back and won 23-22 on the season. If the Celtics make the playoffs, I'll probably broadcast some of their games. And by some of their games, I mean if there's ever a Game 7. Me. April, May, and that stuff comes around, I'll be primarily focusing on hockey. Sorry, not sorry. It's just is what it is. June, I don't know how often I'm going to be broadcasting in June. I actually graduate high school in June. I think starting the summer, basically once I graduate school, I think I'm really going to start. I'm probably going to wait until after the Stanley Cup Finals, but probably right around when the Stanley Cup Finals ends, I'm going to make absolutely zero promises to what games I'll broadcast. I mean, I'll probably do like the MLB All-Star game and like stuff like that. But I will say when I do graduate high school, I have no idea which games I'm going to broadcast or not, or how active I'm even going to be on the channel. I'll probably still make videos. I just probably won't commentate as much. And other scores, the Hornets beat the Knicks 97-87. Wizards beat the 76ers 117-98. My friend went to that game, actually. Cavaliers beating the Nets 114-107. Pacers losing to the Clippers, 139-133. Game's back underway. Touchback, Cardinals will get at 25. Grizzlies beating the Bulls 119-106. And the Hawks defeating the Bucks 121-114. Those were all your final NBA scores. But like I mentioned, the Cardinals this season, they're 8-0 on the road, but they're 3-5 at home. First team in the Super Bowl ever to win 8 road games and play their first playoff game on the road. Well, there you go. Cardinals making an interesting statistic tonight. Let's see if they can at least get their first down of the game. They come into this drive with uno rushing yards. So let's see if the Cardinals can get something going here. Inside handoff, Edmonds. Oh, they'll put the rushing yards up to 3 now. 2-yard gain for Edmonds. 2nd and 8. Just cannot get the 3 and out here. What's up, Connor Whitejall? How you doing? I'm doing fine. Go Rams. All right. I like it. I had the Rams winning tonight, so I'm sure that'll excite you. Pick the inside handoff to Edmonds. Kyler Murray's down at the 17. It's Von Miller. Well, this is the coming out party for the new players. Odell Beckham Jr. with the touchdown, and then Von Miller with the sack. Well, here's your big-name acquisitions coming in huge early in the wild card game. Murray with a good play action, but pocket broke down immediately. Von Miller working against the left tackle Humphreys, and DJ Humphreys, no chance against the Super Bowl 50 MVP. And they're going to line up Miller against Humphreys again here on 3rd and 16. They throw the screen. Christian Kirk will throw behind the line. James Conner on the catch. Flag down. He's got the first down. 18 yards on the pickup, but will it count? There is a flag. Murray threw to Kirk. Kirk threw across the field to Conner, and he picked up the yardage for the first down, but referees are communicating right in front of Sean McVay, and I'm very curious to see what they're going to call here. Again, good screen by Murray. Kirk throws. Oh, is this a forward pass? It looked like it is a forward pass against Christian Kirk. Well, it looked like live, it looked like it was behind the line, but it was a legal forward pass looking at the replay in slow-mo. I mean, it's a good play setup. It would have given him the first down as well. Conner, I think, had to be standing a little bit back there. It is going to be a yard forward. Obviously, if you ain't the quarterback, you can't throw forward. So we'll take the 5-yard penalty, 4th and 21. Andy Lee out to punt. So 3rd 3 and out for the Cardinals. It's ridiculous. And this is fair caught by Powell. The Cardinals offense is not showing up. The Rams offense the other way around. They'll take the 7-zip lead onto the field. They got about 2.5 minutes left in this first quarter. This first quarter is actually going by kind of slow. Over 30. That's okay. And next Saturday will be Bengals-Titans at 4:30 Eastern Time, and then Chiefs and Bills 6:30 Eastern Time. And then the following week, whenever the NFC Championship game is, I think I'm just going to commit to NFC Championship game, because whether it's 49ers, Bucks, or like Packers, Rams, or I don't even want to throw the Cardinals in a potential matchup. They don't even have the right to be mentioned right now. The Cardinals are playing absolutely pathetic. They're playing like the team that crumbled once they lost to Green Bay. Now the Pro Bowl, and how about this for a broadcasting weekend? So February 4th is the NHL All-Star Skills Competition. That Saturday, November 5th, will be the NHL All-Star Game. And then Sunday, February 6th, we got the Pro Bowl. 3 straight all-star events between the NHL and the NFL right there. I'm really looking forward to broadcasting that weekend. I really hope nothing interferes with that because that's going to be awesome doing literally, you got the NHL skills competition, the actual NHL All-Star Game, and then you got the Pro Bowl. It's boom, boom, boom. 3 in a row. That's awesome. Then you got the Super Bowl. I will likely not be broadcasting the Super Bowl. But you have, and then after football ends, you got NASCAR, and I will be on the call for the Daytona 500. Oh, yes, I commentate NASCAR. For those who are new to the channel, I mean, I commentated a few NASCAR races last year, but especially, at least before baseball starts, I primarily commentate NASCAR on the weekends. But then once playoff hockey start, and the baseball season begins, I kind of stop that. All right. Well, anyway, Brock Nelson scored for the Islanders, making it 1-0, and then Predators and Blues 1-0. Nashville in that one. Your goal scorer for the Predators is going to be Ryan Johansson. And yeah, I'm going to see if I can commentate Bruins Capitals Thursday, but I think that's just an ESPN Plus game, which again is ridiculous. But 1st and 10, and Akers loses 2. Peters with the tackle. It's 2nd, or 2 minutes to go in the 1st. Again, Akers coming back from that torn ACL. Fantastic story to follow this entire postseason now. However far the Rams go. Not trying to announce or jinx them by any means, but it's looking like the Rams are already advancing to the divisional round. But we'll see. I mean, the Cardinals, I'm not even kidding. The Cardinals sideline already looks silent. Like, they already are like, it's very quiet. You know, you'd think someone on the offense would try like jack up their offense, but no case there. Here's a handoff. Akers goes up the middle, needed 12, got 15. 1st down Rams, and then it looked like the ball came out. But the referee will say that Akers was down. Let's take a look here again, the replay. Akers, good run, good cut up the middle. Akers then gets hit. Is that ball out? Byron Murphy punches it out. Oh, that's close. I got to get a slower replay of that. Yeah, it looked like he was down. He was down. Stafford will be under center for 1st and 10. It looked close, but I definitely do agree with the call being Ram possession, and now the Rams will call a timeout as there was a second left on the play clock. 41 seconds to go in this first quarter. There's 1 timeout gone for the Rams in this first half. Cardinals still have all 3. Let's take a look here. Even a slower replay. The knee's down by the time the ball comes out. That is a great call by these officials. Of course, potential turnovers are reviewable in the booth. You can't really throw a coach's challenge on that, though. And then there is Club Punch Rip. The 21 forced fumbles this season was 2nd in the NFL, trailing the 49ers. Of course, former Denver Bronco head coach Vance Joseph is the Cardinals' defensive coordinator. 1st and 10 for Rams here. This will be their 18th play of this first quarter. Could be their last, depending on if they stop the clock or not. Stafford's going to pump fake twice, guns it down the middle. Higbee rips off a tackle, and Hicks brings him down after a gain of 13. And again, the Rams don't have to run another play, although if the momentum's on their side, why wouldn't they at least try to? Higbee, good catch, sat in the flat, missed tackle. Hicks gets the other one, but wow. Higbee with a clutch first down. 2 catches for 36 yards. Stafford has yet to throw an incompletion. They put Jefferson in motion, and they will not get the snap off. Oh, and a late flag flies! Oh, wait a minute. Flag flew. Stafford was saying the Cardinals jumped off sides. It's the end of the first. Oh, never mind. No penalty. Insane. All right, it's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Rams. LA still has the ball. I'll be right back after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere. All right, second quarter about to get underway. 1st and 10 for the Rams. They have it at the 41 of Arizona. Handoff goes. Akers to the 36. It will be second down coming up. Second down, 5 now for the Rams. Chandler Jones to the right side of the pass rush. And they're going to put Van Jefferson in motion. Here's Stafford, inside handoff. Akers up the middle, and he will pick up 4, making it 3rd down and 1 here for the Rams. See if the Rams continue to run it here. I would put in Michelle for this play, and they will. So Michelle comes in. 3rd and 5. That was 3rd and 1. Perhaps it's not. I could have sworn it was 3rd and 1. Maybe I'm going crazy and it is 3rd and 5. No, it's 3rd and 2. ESPN messed something up. It's 3rd and 2. I thought it was 3rd and 1. 3rd and 2. I thought I was going crazy. It was actually, yeah, it is 3rd and 2 and a timeout for the Rams. So the Rams use their second timeout of the first half. I was like 3rd and 5. I'm like, did I really was like that off? Like, did I seriously think they were running like a 2nd and 5? I'm like, what? Okay, it's 3rd and 2. ESPN was scaring me for a second. I'm like, am I watching like the same game? Okay, well, that's what is there. They're down in 2. It'll be Jay Jefferson to the right, Higbee and Cup to the left. Ball placed at the 33. Here is Stafford taking the snap. Stafford's going to pump. Wide open's Beckham to the 10, and he's hit out of bounds at the 2. First single, and they go for the Rams. And Beckham, he's going to celebrate his first down. I mean, you want to talk about this play right here. I mean, look at this. Wide open is Beckham. I mean, a great hit. But, wow. Amazing catch by Beckham. Setting up first and goal at the 2. And Whitworth comes over to here what Stafford's going to audible it to. They have Jefferson in motion as well. Handoff goes up the middle. Michelle tries to plow his way in. Signal touchdown. Sony Michelle bangs it in from 2 yards out, and the Rams take the 13-zip lead. Unreal. Power by Sony Michelle. Isaiah Simmons couldn't get there. Neither could number 27 there for Arizona. I believe that was Peterson. And it'll be close to see if the knee's down or not. But I don't know if they're going to count this, actually. It looked like Michelle scored. Let's see. Is that knee down? That knee's down. No touchdown for Sony Michelle. That knee's definitely down, and they'll go to review. 12:53 to go and commercial break. Gosh dang commercial breaks. All right. NBA scores. Look at the NBA scores because we looked at the NHL scores last time. Trailblazers destroying the Magic by 22 points. The Raptors have a lead over the Heat, 61-60. Mavericks being the Thunder, 28-20. And the Spurs being the Suns, 28-24. Jazz Lakers, 10-30. For that start. Oh, and right now the NHL has their ECHL All-Star Game. Well, that kind of sucks. I would have commentated that. I mean, not over playoff football, but like if that was like tomorrow or well, why couldn't that be Thursday? Then Friday, I don't think I'm broadcasting Friday, but if I do, I'll be broadcasting Wild and Blackhawks. Yeah, I'll keep you updated on the ECHL All-Star Game then. I kind of wish that was tomorrow or Thursday. I would have broadcasted that. I would have probably broadcasted over the Bruins too, because I commentate the Bruins a lot. But no, I don't think there's anything special going on tomorrow. So there will be Bruins Hurricanes, which will be fun. I mean, at least that'll be a full game broadcast. So that'll be fun. Take a look at the Rams and the Cardinals. Some vintage footage here on the Rams beating the Cardinals. What was it, back in 1974? I want to say. I don't even know who the quarterback was. Oh, wait a minute. I do know who the quarterback was. Rookie Ron Jaworski. I know exactly who the quarterback was. Never mind. Oh, my goodness. I blacked out for a second. It's rookie Ron Jaworski. I love Jaws. That's right. Attaboy, Ron Jaworski. All right, 2nd and goal. Trey Hopkins, the tight end, on there with Higbee. Only one receiver. It's Kupp. Stafford's going to QB sneak it on 2nd and goal. Is he in? No signal. It didn't look like he was in. And he's not. 3rd and literally inches. Rams, I'm assuming, would go for it on 4th down if they don't get the 3rd down. I mean, they would, kick a 19-yard field goal? Yeah, I don't see the point in that. Hopkins, Higbee, Kupp in there. Michelle, the running back again. 3rd and goal. They go QB sneak again. They got Cooper Kupp in motion. They do go QB sneak again. Stafford, it looks like he's over. No signal, but it looked like Stafford got over. He is not over. Oh, my goodness. What a tackle at the goal line. That's unreal. Look at this. Stafford. Oh, no, he definitely didn't make it. Marcus Golden at the centimeter line. That's unreal. Marcus Golden. I mean, talk about a heads-up play by the veteran. I thought that was in. It looked like maybe Stafford may have reached over on the 2nd effort. This is close. I think he's short. But he's right there. But the ball's over the line right there. Oh, I don't know. They're going to review it. You have no choice but to review it. Oh, yeah, McVay's saying they're reviewing that, right? Yeah. Referees, I'm pretty sure, telling them we are absolutely reviewing it because we don't want to screw you out of a touchdown. All right, commercial break. I'll tell you one thing. This is the difference between touchdown or 4th and goal. Rams are obviously going for it if it's 4th and goal. So, yeah. Let's go to fade. You sound to break down a touchdown. I guess something happened with Eli Payton. I want to watch the broadcast on Peyton and Eli. I don't know. I think that was a good thing to do, is the Peyton and Eli thing. I usually don't watch many games. Usually whenever I watch sports, I usually commentate them. I mean, that's not always the case, but I commentate about 95% of the sports games I watch live. So I never really have time to, watch Peyton and Eli. Like, I've seen clips, I've seen some of the interviews and whatnot, but like, I never really, when watching Monday Night Football, I never really watched it live. I mean, that's fine with me. I'd rather be commentating anyway, but, you know. Let's see. They're going to count the touchdown. Stafford was in on the QB sneak. Extra point is good. 14-0 Rams. Well, that wasn't really a good announcer call, so I'm just gonna put the score in the chat. That's not worth screen recording. All right, well, 14-0 off the Stafford QB sneak. Looks like we're getting ready for kickoff. The Cardinals just need to get a touchdown right now, or else this thing is going to get out of reach quickly. Maybe this will be one of the times I'm happy I don't do a full game, because if it's a blowout, I mean, literally, Bills, Patriots, and Chiefs, Steelers. Those have been the two games I've commentated the past 2 days. Oh, I'm just done commentating blowouts, okay? Give me a good game, Cardinals. What are you doing? Yeah, the Rams are like, oh my goodness. But, yeah, the Cardinals, by the way, longest active title drought, the Arizona Cardinals back when they were in Chicago in 1947. That's their longest. And then at 1948, you had the Cleveland Guardians, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the longest in hockey. And what is the longest in basketball? The Clippers? I don't know, actually. As here's the Murray takes the snap, and Aaron Donald gets the sack. Well, there you go. Aaron Donald, Miller and Donald. Oh, boy. Good snap. Come on. You're not double teaming Aaron Donald? Give me a break, Cardinals. You got no better than that. Oh, my goodness. That's insane, though. Aaron Donald with the sack, making it second at 17. I'm just giving up hope in Arizona right now. Murray eludes the sack, throws, it's low and incomplete for Christian Kirk. Dare I say, welcome to the playoffs, Kyler. Cardinals negative 10 yards to the Rams 163. That was the Sacramento Kings. All right, here's a 3rd and 17. Kyler Murray takes the snap, scrambles in the pocket, fires to Moore, and he's hit out of bounds. And it's going to be 4th down and a mile coming up. Getting the tackle there. Number 32. On the tackle, Trayvon Howard. What a good tackle that one was. And here is Lee out to punt once more. And this punt will land at the 49. And that's where the Rams will get it back. What's up, Too Evil to Hope? What's up, man? Only the Cardinals had a good quarterback like Blake Bortles lead them. Oh, tell me about it. Watching Kyler Murray play is making me wish Bortles was on the Cardinals right now. You know what I don't understand, though? The fact that when Bortles signed with the Rams missed the playoffs. That was in 2019. Ridiculous. But it's okay. Jameis Winston's going to sign elsewhere. Bortles will win the Saints starting job in 2022. We will not worry. I'll become the biggest Saints bandwagon you know. No, but hey, you got re-signed by New Orleans, so Blake must be doing something right. You got to be doing something right. And no, man, he's my favorite player, but God, do I miss seeing him play. And God, do I miss seeing the Cardinals offense being good. Man, oh man. Well, tonight's the night. You know, this playoffs was the year where all the trends end. This is the playoffs where the Bengals win the playoff game. Matthew Stafford's win this playoff game. I mean, really. Knowing this year, this is going to be the year where the Packers finally make it over the NFC Championship for the first time since 2010. This is the playoffs where the trends break. I hate to say it, but this is the playoffs when the trends break, which means Packers are beating the Bucs in the NFC Championship. Sorry. What do you think of Taysom Hill's future? Behind Bortles. That's what I think of it. But no. I mean, listen, he's a great dual threat player, but he's making way too much. Taysom Hill, for what he does, he gets paid damn near $20 million a year for what he does. Like, come on, really? Just to run, throw, and catch? Like, come on. He's a versatile athlete, but I get that. But, like, literally, I don't know another team who would throw, like, over $10 million at Taysom Hill. And the Saints are out here paying him, like, $25. It's ridiculous. I don't see much of his future. He's already like 30, I'm pretty sure. Taysom Hill's old. Taysom Hill played in the Canadian League. Or not the Canadian League. Where did he play beforehand? He played in some other league. Yeah, he's 31. His first year in the league was 2017. I'm trying to think where he came from. He played with the he played in college. In BYU. Then he played in like a development league. And then, 2017, he played his first ever snap as Stafford gets the QB sneak to gain a 5. So second down and 5 coming up for the Rams. But I don't see anything in Taysom Hill. He's 31 years old. I mean, if he was in his mid to late 20s, whatever, give him a shot. He's 31. He's a backup. He's not awful. He's a good quality backup. He's a good guy to throw in there. And, hey, it's 3rd and 2. We're going to throw like a wildcat in our playbook, a direct snap to Taysom Hill, and he runs forward for the first down. Like, if you want to utilize him like you've been utilizing him, that's okay. But if he's going to be a permanent guy if you lose Jameis Winston, oh, no. You don't do that. I don't think he's that good. Michelle will get a gain of 3rd and 4 coming up. I mean, Taysom Hill going to the Steelers is a possibility. The issue is that Hill's contract's not expiring for another 2 years. That's the issue. If Hill was a pending free agent, maybe, but he ain't a pending free agent. In fact, he's on the Saints payroll for another, I forget if it's 2 or 3 years. I mean, I must say this right now. If the Steelers acquire Russell Wilson, they're right in the Super Bowl picture. I mean, if they keep that offense intact and they can get Russell Wilson or even Deshaun Watson, I think they're a contender. Oh, on 3rd and 4, Akers drops a pass that was right in his breadbasket. How does Akers drop that? The pass was kind of thrown behind him, but blew Jordan Hicks on the one-on-one coverage, and off the fingertips. Akers got to catch that. Oh, well, it was close. All right, 4th and 4. We're probably getting a hecker punt. We will. Second punt by Johnny Hecker today. I mean, maybe Deshaun Watson, but honestly, if I was the Steelers, I just go with Wilson. Or Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers probably not going to go there, though. This is a punt that's going to land at the 1. At the 1. Playoff Hecker. Down by number 18, Ben Schwarnick. Oh, my. Best punter in the league for a reason, Johnny Hecker. Well, there we go. Cardinals have what? -10 offensive yards? Well, here's how you get -11 in a safety. Right here. Yeah, Rodgers is going to wherever he wants to go. I don't think Rodgers is going to Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh should just throw all the money at Russell Wilson. Because honestly, if Pittsburgh, all they really need is get rid of Juju for another good receiver. And then I would also try to increase their secondary. Their secondary is awful. I mean, I know Patrick Mahomes torched them last night, but that's Patrick Mahomes. I mean, just in general, the Steelers' secondary is pretty weak besides Joe Hayden and Minka Fitzpatrick. I'm not a big fan of their secondary, so definitely get another slot corner. It wouldn't hurt getting someone next to TJ Watt. And you get Russell Wilson. Steelers are right there in the Super Bowl contender. I don't care what you say. I think they're right up there with the Bengals and the Ravens with contender for the AFC North next year. I think Rodgers will go to Denver. I mean, it makes sense why he'd go to Denver. I love how you say that his wife and his family live up there, though. He kind of doesn't like his family. Which is funny that you brought that up. But no, I hear what you're saying. Rodgers is ready to retire. He's been in the league since 2005. He's ready to go. He's won his awards. He's won his Super Bowl. He might win a second one this year. Honestly, Rodgers might even retire if the Packers win the Super Bowl this year. If the Packers don't, I don't think there's any chance whatsoever he retires. If he wins the Super Bowl, I could see Rodgers retiring, though. Honestly, I could. Same with Vikings. Yeah. Vikings did a good job. They fired their GM. They fired Mike Zimmer. That's what they needed to do. If I'm the Vikings, I would go after Brian Flores. Yeah, go after the best coach available. Because I would say the most intriguing spots to go right now are the Dolphins, the Jaguars, and the Vikings. So we'll see what happens. Here's a handoff to Connor in a gain of 2. I mean, a lot of people are saying, the Dolphins are the go-to team. I feel Minnesota's more ready than Miami. And especially since I would rather be in the NFC North instead of the AFC East right now, considering the Bills and Patriots are going to be good for the next few years, especially Buffalo. Not saying I would avoid Miami. They still got a very good team, but just with Tua being a question mark, I don't really know how you would go there. Here's Murray going to lob it up for A.J. Green, who gets crushed, and it's incomplete. He made the original catch, but Nick Scott ripped it out of his hands, making it 3rd and 7, or unless the referees count it as a catch. The Hunter Renfrow in the Raiders-Bengals game caught a catch where he had 2 feet in bounds, and then he dropped it out of bounds, and they didn't count it. So if they didn't count that, I don't see them counting this. Green got ahead of Darius Williams, made the catch down the sidelines, and a big hit by Scott, but forcing the incompletion. I feel this is incomplete because, 1, He only has possession for about a second, and he never really makes a football move. So I think this is incomplete. I just need to retire for 1 year so we can come. Yeah. So he can join the Vikings. Well, that's right. Kirk Cousins got 1 year left on his deal. He might as well wait. He's going to do what Gronk did. No, if anything, he's going to go down the Gronk route. He's going to retire for a year, and he's going to sign with whatever team Devontae Adams signs with. That's what's going to happen. Aaron Rodgers will become the pack, basically how Patriots fans view Gronk now. He's going to be like, you traitor. That would be hysterical if Rodgers signs with the Bears. Because, considering he's already part owner of them, might as well join the Bears, am I right? Justin Fields ain't developing anytime soon. I hate to tell you. I don't have any faith in the Bears developing a quarterback, even though Matt Nagy's gone now. So I don't know. Maybe they'll change that. But considering they ruined almost 2 quarterbacks under Nagy in 4 years is ridiculous. All right, well, they're finally done discussing if this is a catch or not. Green, they're saying you have possession. Oh, they're saying you did have possession. First down. AJ Green. Nice catch. I feel this should be incomplete, but we'll count it. So Cardinals get at the 25. That's their first down. Your weekend has had a lot of one-sided games so far. Usually the deal is, and this was kind of the case last year, McVay, by the way, has the challenge flag in hand, and he's going to throw the challenge flag. So after a 2-minute discussion, McVay's going to challenge it. I don't know why. I mean, considering they had a 2-minute discussion, I don't think they really want to discuss it anymore, but McVay will challenge it. Again, I don't think Green made a football move after the play, so I think this should be incomplete. I understand why he's challenging, but considering how long the officials were already reviewing the play for, I don't think they're going to overturn it. But basically the deal, and it was kind of like last year, but the wild card round's a hit or miss, especially now that you've got 6 games. You're going to mostly have 3 games that are really good and 3 games that kind of stink. Bengals, Raiders, and what the hell was the other game? I got to use my brain. 49ers, Cowboys. There we go. I was blanking hard there. Those 2 were the good games. And then you've had the 3 bad games, which were Bills, Patriots, Bucks, Eagles, and then Chiefs, Steelers. This game was supposed to be the 3rd good game, but the Cardinals just apparently suck on offense, so forget that idea. That call is absolutely it will. I mean, you want to call a challenge? Sure. I mean, at this point, you're up by 2 possessions. You just want to keep your defense, in this game, especially, Cardinals would just complete a 23-yard pass. I get why you want to challenge the play, but I don't at the same time. I mean, if they were reviewing it for like 10 seconds, if they were talking it over for 10 seconds and they called first down, I can definitely understand why you would want to throw a challenge flag. But considering, again, they were talking, I thought it was close to 2 minutes, but maybe that was completely wrong on me, but it definitely seemed it was over 45 seconds. And usually when they talk that much, you're not going to be able to overturn that. But we'll see what happens as we are back in commercial break. This has been like the slowest game. I don't know if it's just me or not, but this has been like the slowest game. We're an hour 13 into the broadcast. I literally feel like if I was doing Steelers Chiefs last night, I literally feel like this game already hit like the 2-minute warning of the first half at this part of the broadcast. And it's like here with the Rams and Cardinals, we still have 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Like, what the heck? I thought I was going to end the broadcast at 9:45, but I'll probably be going until 10 at this point. I'm going until whenever the first half ends, which doesn't look like it's going to be anytime soon. So, you got a longer broadcast than I expected, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Now I'm getting sent Cardinal memes. Why? And the call is going to be reversed. Oh! As we head out of commercial break, they're going to say incomplete, which I think is the right call. Oh, big hit by Scott, as I mentioned before. And again, I didn't feel like Brown had possession for long enough. So even though they were talking about it for about 50 seconds before McVay threw the challenge flag, I guess that extra 2 minutes of communication said, you know what, this is incomplete. So a drop by Green. It's 3rd and 7 at the 4. Yeah, I'm only doing first half. But I know, I'm so thankful this is the last NFL game that will interfere with school. No more Monday night games after tonight. That's awesome. I can do full NFL broadcasts for the rest of the season. I know. I'm wicked happy about that. Divisional round, I'll be doing Bengals Titans. And then next Sunday will be Bills and Chiefs. And it looks like I'll probably be doing the NFC Championship game. Do I have class tonight? Not tonight, but, I got to wake up at 6 tomorrow. And I definitely will not be waking up at 6 tomorrow if I broadcast this entire game. That's just the moral of the story. Unfortunately. So, yeah. Just be doing the first half tonight. Senior year of high school. It's tough. But yeah, don't worry about that. This will be the last broadcast that interfered with school stuff. Well, football wise. And then hockey, usually it doesn't really matter because most Bruins games start at 7 o'clock. So those don't really interfere with me cutting short. Murray in the end zone, throws it away, pass is picked! Pick 6 for the Rams! Oh, what a terrible throw by Murray! It is David Long with the pick! Shortest pick 6 in postseason history! That is a 2-yard pick 6! 2-yard pick 6! Murray was about to get sacked. He threw it away. DJ Reader, the linebacker, broke up the middle. Chase Edmonds couldn't stop him. Murray throws it away to avoid a safety. He throws a pick 6 instead to David Long. Oh my God, that just ended the Cardinals' chances of winning this football game. That just put the fork in them. Oh, it's over now. That's a 2-yard pick 6 for David Long. Extra points, good by Matt Gay, 21-0. McVay wins the challenge, and it pays off at a pick 6 for David Long. So I don't feel sorry for Kyler Murray. I've been feeling bad for Kyler Murray since week 13 of this year. Look at this. Reader almost gets the sack. Of course, Murray would have said, you know what, I would rather have the safety than the pick 6 probably. He's just trying to float it up to Rondell Moore. Through pick 6. That's unreal. But, yeah, don't worry. Just wrapping up what I was talking about before that amazing play. This will be the last NFL broadcast this year that school will interfere with. So, thumbs up there. But, yeah, Murray, just you can pack the bag already. I mean, it's only 3 possessions, and it's only the second quarter, but, I mean, this is going to be a rout. If you thought Bills, Patriots, or Chiefs, Steelers was bad, oh, man, we got a beat down worse than both. Well, no, I mean, this is going down the Patriots-Bills route. At least the Steelers actually tried for the first quarter. Good goodness gracious, the Cardinals are playing awful. Morse tackled at the 21. I don't know why you don't take the touchback. Get yourself at the 25-yard line. Well, here we go. Down 21-0. Cardinals need to do literally anything to get going. They just need to score points. They just got to score points in the worst way right now. Midway through the second quarter, -1 yards, 0 first downs. They just got to pretend that this game's 0-0 and just start from fresh. Murray under pressure, guns it. Zach Ertz, his first catch as a Cardinal in the postseason, and it goes for 4. Well, there we go. They're out of the negative yardage now. It went from -1 total yards to 3 total yards. 4. They'll give him 5 on that catch for Ertz. There you go, Cardinals. You get out of the negative stat there. But oh my goodness, I still cannot imagine how bad of a start this gotta be for Cliff Kingsbury. Here's a little handoff, James Conner up the middle to the 29. So Cardinals finally moving the football. I don't want to say it's too late because it is only the second quarter, but Kyler Murray ain't no Tom Brady, so I don't really know what's going to happen here. But I guess, if the Cardinals just got to pretend this game is tied at 0, if they get a touchdown and get a stop on defense, they can build a little momentum and kind of crawl their way back. Murray, 1st and 10, pumps, throws on the run, passes out of bounds, and caught by one of the Rams' coaching members. 2nd and 10. He's the comeback. Yeah, here it is. You think so? Maybe. They finally got a first down. That's a start. Yeah, Ertz wide open in the middle. Murray, by that point, already escaped the pocket, though. Well, I mean, we'll see. Again, it's only second quarter. But Murray, 4 for 11 for 13 yards, 1 interception, sacked twice. I'll get his completion rating after this play so I can say the legendary quote. Murray down the middle. It's tipped and into the arms of Moore. Rondo Moore makes the catch for 12 yards. And a first down. I thought it was tipped and picked. I was like, oh, no way. But it wasn't. Kyler Murray making the catch. And before we get to 1st and 10, I have to mention Kyler Murray's, what is passer ratings? 45.8. I can't say the line. Here's a run. Edmonds, first down. Brought down by Jalen Ramsey. That's the first time I've even said Ramsey's name tonight. That's how incredible they have been. Only the first down was worth 21 points. Exactly. The Cardinals should just be getting 3 points on the board every time they advance the ball for 10 yards. 10-yard increments equal a field goal at this point. That's how bad they're playing. But they got a drive going now. They're at midfield. I think this is the second furthest they've gone so far. A screen pass to Moore, and he's going to lose 2. Von Miller right there. 2nd and 12 coming up. I mean, bubble screen when you're down 21-0. You're throwing bubble screens. Cliff Kingsbury, can I please hear the explanation of your logic? This isn't going to work. You're throwing bubble screens on 1st and 10, down 21 in a road playoff game. It ain't going to work for you. There we go. 2nd and 12. Fake it. Murray throws the screen. It's tipped. And is that picked? It is. Oh my gosh. This is getting worse and worse. Pass is intercepted. Marquise Copeland, the defensive tackle, comes away with it. Oh my God. This is I can confirm this game's going to end up being worse than New England and Buffalo. That's all I'm going to say about this one. You can already bury the Cardinals' grave. This one's done. Tipped. It just bounced off of James Conner's helmet. And then able to make the adjustment as Copeland getting the pick. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is going to be a slaughter. This is going to be a slaughter to remember. Fake it. Stafford throws deep on 1st and 10, and he overthrew Cooper Kupp. I'm like, oh yeah, keep throwing deep, keep scoring points. We could see John Wolford in the second half. The 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Rams. Well, just keep on scoring. You never know. I mean, Cardinals score 1 touchdown and they get a turnover on defense or something. They are theoretically back in this game. You don't want to give the Cardinals any confidence. Keep the foot on the throat. So we'll see what the Rams do here. Ball placed at the 49 of LA. Fake the inside handoff. Stafford guns it down the middle. Beckham to the 30. And he's down at the 27 by, that's going to be Marco Wilson on the tackle. And there is a flag, and if this is against the Rams, it's coming back. You hoping for another college coach for the Jaguars? No. Holding against Andrew Whitworth. So that pass by Beckham is coming back. I want Byron Leftwich. I mean, I know bringing in former players to a former team doesn't always work, but I personally want Byron Leftwich. He's been a great offensive coordinator in Arizona and Tampa Bay. And he's worked with Carson Palmer. He's worked with Tom Brady. He's worked with Ben Roethlisberger. I think when you have the experience coaching those type of players, if you want to rub that off on Trevor Lawrence, I think it'll do wonders. Yeah, I do want that lefty action. Ironically, Byron Leftwich threw right-handed. Anyway, here's the handoff. Akers, and there's the best play of the day for the Cardinals. A loss of 2, screaming up the middle. I'm a 51 for the Cardinals, and I'm trying to see if he's even on my roster. What a good tackle that was, though. Just bursting up the middle. Akers lost 2. 3rd down, 22 coming up. Yeah, it was Tanner Valjo, inside linebacker there again, the tackle. So 3rd and 22. Well, here we go. Even if you turned over the football, if you get to stop on defense, it's got to boost some morale, right? 3rd and 22. Inside handoff. Jake Funk, the rookie running back, will take it to the 45. And his first postseason carry does not go for a first, and the Rams will punt it with Johnny Hecker. But Hecker, his last punt landed at the 1. Let's see. You need down the second one at the 1. Here we go. Standing back at the 36. This one bounced off the side of his foot. This one will be fair caught at around the 15 by Christian Kirk. 2:46 to go. Cardinals will come back up. My God. Back-to-back drives, back-to-back picks. I mean, I knew the Cardinals were frauds heading into the playoffs, but I mean, this is like – it's weird. The Cardinals are a young team, so they can come back from this. Meaning not they're going to come back in this game, but like meaning the Cardinals will be good next season is what I mean. If this was a team like Seattle or Baltimore or, I don't know, Indianapolis, like this is one of those teams. This is a game that kills the franchise. Minnesota, even Jacksonville. Like, if you're getting blown out this badly in a playoff game, this is a game that ends your franchise. You got to press the restart button. But really, what do the Cardinals go from here? Solid defense, fantastic offense. I call Calvin Beachum, former Jaguar left tackle, for the penalty there. What do? You look at the coaching staff. How come Brian Flores is getting fired, but guys like Cliff Kingsbury aren't? It's ridiculous. You put Ertz in motion. 1st and 15, ball placed at the 5, and they fake it. Murray under pressure in the end zone. He's going to throw, and it's out of bounds. Looking for Darrell Daniels. I thought Murray was legit too. No, I mean, he was literally the MVP contender with Aaron Rodgers for quite a while. I guess Murray really hasn't played that good since he came back from his injury, which I guess is understandable, but like he missed 4 or 5 weeks. He was literally taking extra precaution to come back healthy from his injury. He was taking extra time off. And yeah, absolutely bizarre how quickly the Cardinals faded. They have a losing record at home this year. Murray's going to throw incomplete, nearly picked. I will say though, I want Eric Weddle to get an interception for the Rams. That would be funny. That would be funny if Eric Weddle got a interception. Be like, oh yeah, he came back from retirement, got an interception. Raheem Morris, Rams defensive coordinator. They're at 15. Coming up, Murray is 6 for 16. Oh boy. Murray escapes, throws, caught, more down at the 11. Postseason INTs are on your resume. That's right. That's in the stat sheet. And, I mean, the James Conner one wasn't really his fault, but that first one where he just chucked it up to avoid the safety, that was entirely his fault. That was just awful on his part. And now it looks like we have an injured Ram on the play. David Long, the man who had the Ram pick 6, is holding his left leg, and hopefully he's all right. I'm going to check out Long, who's sitting down around the 20. Third season out of Michigan. Unfortunately, he's 5'11", 196, and there he goes. He's up. And now, I could say the line. Kyler Murray, after throwing 2 interceptions, has a passer rating of 10.7, which is worse than if you spike the ball into the ground on every single play. That's like my new thing. I just want to say that. Like whenever a quarterback has a passing rate that's under every time you spike the ball, you just got to announce it. That's impressive. Exactly. You just gotta point it out. Every time a quarterback has a passer rating under 36.9, which is again when you spike the ball on the ground on every play, great. It's great. You just got to point it out because that just shows how bad the quarterback's playing. I think that is impressive because really, how do you ever get a passer rating that is below spiking the ball on the ground on every play? But I mean, Kyler Murray, though, I'm not even kidding. His passer rating is 10.8 right now. Like 10.8. We are setting playoff records for worst passer rating in a playoff game. They'll bring in his backup. Do we get a Colt McCoy signing? I don't know. Maybe we do get a Colt McCoy signing. I mean, what's the point? I mean, if you're down like 35-0, it's worth a shot. You might as well. All right. I want to listen back on the pick 6 call. So, all right. Cutting short. Murray in the end zone. Throws it away. Pass is picked. Pick 6 for the Rams. Okay, that's a good call. Terrible throw by Murray. It is David Long with the pick. Shortest pick 6 in postseason history. Probably. I'm assuming. I mean, considering it was a 2-yard pick 6, it's got to be the shortest. Considering. But, yeah, I don't know. We're probably going to get a John Wolford versus Colt McCoy fourth quarter. The Rams may be bringing their third string at this point. Bryce Perkins. He's a third-year quarterback at I forget which college he went to. Yeah. we might be seeing the third stringers at this point. Trace McSorley's the third stringer for the Cardinals, which is weird. I would think Trace McSorley's better than Colt McCoy, but well, apparently he ain't. But yeah, I mean, I don't know where you go here for the Cardinals. I mean, this is a game that like, yeah, I mean, yes, they're without DeAndre Hopkins, but like, come on, really? That's your excuse for like 20 first half offensive yards? That ain't an excuse. Lee out to punt, and fair caught at the 42 by Powell. Essen Kyler might be wishing he would go play baseball. You know, the Athletics are in a better spot than the Cardinals right now, really. Kyler Murray should become a multi-sport athlete. You know, Deion Sanders did it well. Bo Jackson did it well. John Elway was drafted by the New York Yankees. I think Russell Wilson was also drafted by the New York Yankees. Crazy enough. But, yeah, I mean, you should become a multi-sport athlete, but, like, everyone knows what happened with Bo Jackson, and, like, I think that's what scares a lot of people from, I guess, being a multi-sport athlete. Michelle gets a gain of 8. I mean, really, though, you're more popular playing football. You probably will make more money playing football, especially playing. I mean, the Arizona Cardinals aren't like a great team financially, but like they're better than the Athletics. Seasons didn't overlap. I think athletes would. That makes sense. As going absolutely nowhere is Michelle. Minute 22 to go. Cardinals probably going to call a timeout here, and they will. Not? Are you kidding? They're not going to. 3rd and 5, you get a stop on defense. You have another chance to score, and the Cardinals are not calling a timeout. Not to mention ESPN is just pointing out that the Rams are receiving the second half kick. What? Why do you not call a timeout? Oh, absolutely. No, your career is going to be longer in the MLB than the NFL. 100%, unless you're Tom Brady. Tom Brady drafted by the Montreal Expos. Here's Stafford throwing. Oh, dropped by Higbee. That's the worst thing that's happened to the Rams all night. Tyler Higbee dropping a gimme first down. But other than that, you can't complain from this Rams offense. That's Stafford only his 3rd in completion. So we get to see Hacker for his 4th punt. He downed 1 at the 1 already. Christian Kirk, the return man, standing back at the 32. Good snap. Hecker bombs away. This one will be fair caught at the 11. Oh, and Kirk almost muffs the punt. He did muff the punt, but recovers it at the 12. That was near disaster. All right, so there's a little update for you. Saturday, Titans-Bengals, that's the game I'm likely commentating. That'll be on CBS. 49ers-Packers will be on Fox. Bills-Chiefs will be on CBS. And then Buccaneers versus, let's face it, Rams will be on NBC. Yeah, but that's what you get, Cardinals. Rams are winning this game. I don't even care. Whenever they show the NFL schedule, I'm just going to say Buccaneers versus Rams. I do not care. Until the Cardinals score at least 2 touchdowns. This is done. Reeder and Miller combine on the tackle. A loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Are the Cardinals just going to let the clock run out? Murray will step off the field. Do I say it? You know what? We're going to end the broadcast with 3 words. But really 2 words broken into 3 syllables. And it's a beat down. I mean, really. I don't know. I don't understand what happened with the Cardinals here. I don't. They just played some embarrassing football tonight. But maybe they turn around the second half. Maybe they don't. But that will be the end of the broadcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening. Tomorrow will be hockey. Bruins Hurricanes, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Breaking news, Urban Meyer's just re-signed with the Jaguars. That would ruin my evening. But hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast again. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening. Again, my next football broadcast Saturday at 4:30 for Bengals and Titans. See you then.